You all are keeping the economy of state running, and most importantly, you are the glue that holds your families together and the glue that holds the Nigerian society together.
My name is Efe Shaire. I'm the co-chief executive of the Eva Capital Group. We're a capital market focused business. We've got businesses focused on investment banking, fund management, securities trading, and trusteeship. Those 4 businesses are licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they're also regulated by SIM. So today we have the Family Business Summit hosted by BusinessDay. I think it was a very educative and a good time to actually see the way clients are also thinking about their succession planning, wealth preservation, and strategies for growing their various portfolios. These are things that we've advised clients for over time, and it was delightful to engage with a number of our clients and see the challenges that they're having and how we could collaborate. But I think in summary, my message to family businesses or people looking up to certain family offices who have family businesses over time would be, look, you need to plan properly, get the right advice, be flexible in your approach to creating and preserving your assets. The business that created wealth for you at the onset, at some point in time, you'll need to diversify in terms of where you're investing your assets, so that when adverse conditions come, and they do come, we currently have 2 wars that no one predicted happening at the same time. So when adverse conditions come, you're well prepared, there's diversification, and all your eggs are in one basket. More importantly and finally, time is your friend, and so you need to think in terms of decades, and sometimes if you get that successful, it's probably centuries. A 3rd or 4th and a 5th generation will probably take on from where you currently are, and that will be a success for everyone involved. Thank you.
My name is Aigbogun. I'm the leader for private and family business services across PwC Africa. I think in terms of volatility, what we intended to also address was the headwinds that we are facing in Nigeria and even globally. The Ukraine war doesn't help, especially given that we're largely import dependent. That has caused a lot of costs to rise, push inflation. But more importantly, I think even within, we're seeing the effect of the exchange rate unification. We're also seeing that there's a lot of talk around tax reforms that's required, that's making it hard for businesses to thrive. I think the more important thing is family businesses being the mainstay of the economy and the engine of the economy needs to rise above those times. Sometimes it feels like you're pushing too hard, but I think there are tactics that have worked in Africa and in other climes, and that's what the summit has brought here.
My name is Idowu Thompson, Group Executive Private Banking and Wealth Management at First Bank of Nigeria. My advice for family business is to ensure continuity. It's threefold. One is to ensure that the next generation gets involved early enough, which is also related to the scope of apprenticeship. Let them get involved, but don't let them get involved necessarily at the top. If possible, let them even get experiences outside of the core business of the family, right? The other advice I would give is also in terms of having structure to also teach. So one is a hands-on experience, the other is a formal teaching that comes through exposure, either structured exposure, either through short courses, through learning things related to accounting, bookkeeping, even the very basics. And then the lastly is the moral guidance for them to be able to understand the place of money and also to remember where the money is and how difficult it was for the generations before them. And then lastly, for them to also realize that they are custodians for the future. So for me, those are the 4 things I would recommend, yeah.